The onset of COVID corresponded with an increase in number and value of permits in Hartford. The number of permits applied for in Hartford had a dramatic increase right after the onset of COVID, peaking in May 2020. The dollar value of permits also increased, with significantly high value of permits applied for between August 2020 to May 2021. This analysis is based on the building and trades permits dataset provided by the City of Hartford from January 3, 2011 to February 18, 2022. Overall, 61,635 permits were applied for in this time period, for a total value of $6.42 billion. Let's first start by examining the trends in the number of permits. The number of permits has varied between 275 and 808 per month in Hartford over the last 11 years. May 2020 had the highest with 808 permits. In general, winters tend to have fewer permits, while the spring has the most. February 2011, 275, and December 2016, 282, have significantly lower number of permits compared to the others. May 2020, March 2016, April 2021, 808, 674, 668, have significantly higher number of permits compared to the other months. Even with this seasonality, May 2020 has a significant peak, followed by April 2021. Digging deeper by permit type. We look at the number of permits issued monthly for each permit type in the last 6 years. We see a big spike in the number of Certificate of Approval permits applied for in May 2020. Other permit types did not have a significant jump. Overall, in May 2020, the number of permits increased by 77%. It was 808 on May 2020, while the monthly average for the period the 3rd of January 2011 to the 17th of February 2022 was 456.49. This represents a rise of 351.51. I have identified top reasons for this. We already saw the increase in permits from Certificate of Occupancy as a key reason. Other reasons include increases in number permits made by Global Entity Name 421 Washington LLC and by Global Entity Name 72 to 80 Main LLC. Also, there was an increase in permits of work class residential. Let's now look at the total permit value. As we can see, the value of permits was relatively high from January 2012 to April 2016. However, there was a lull subsequently from May 2016 to February 2020. The onset of the pandemic corresponded to an increase in the value since then, although there was a lull again in summer 2021. Overall, February 2017, $6.94 million, had the lowest total permit value, while August 2012, $163.78 million, has the highest. August 2012, April 2015, February 2012 had significantly higher total permit value compared to the others. Digging into total permit value by permit type, we see that Certificate of Occupancy had a big increase after March 2020. In fact, January 2021 for Certificate of Occupancy had the highest with a total permit value of $77.40 million. August 2020 and November 2020 also had significantly higher total permit value for Certificate of Occupancy compared to the other months. Overall, Certificate of Occupancy, building, commercial, and electrical have the highest permit value over the last 11 years. So, let's specifically focus on trends in these three permit types. We already saw that Certificate of Occupancy had an increase since the pandemic. However, building, commercial, has not recovered. It has been quite spiky in general. Electrical seems to have had a more steady behavior.